Hey, what is up, guys? This is actually my thought of Dark Souls 2. So, this game is amazing. This game is one of the most underrated games ever. And actually, I've seen a lot of hate and a lot of people not liking it and saying that Dark Souls 2 is bad, it's a bad game and shit like that. But I don't know, like maybe they don't know how to play the game, or I mean, firstly, speedrunning Dark Souls 2 is amazing. It's one of the best speedruns actually, because you have like 41 bosses to defeat in the in the speedrun. So this is like very fun. And also, Uh, I know people are complaining about like places like this. This place is insane. If you don't use the urn like sorcery and all the enemies will not follow you. Unless this big guy, because the big guy is he doesn't get affected by this urn sorcery. So I know that's. People's biggest complaint about Dark Souls 2 was like this gang and the gang bank of like putting thousands of enemies. Not thousands, but like easily 6 or even sometimes 10 enemies and the same like at the same place. And especially, if in the DLC, those guys do insane amount of damage. But the game actually give you the tools to deal with all that. Like this corridor. This place is one of the worst places actually in all of Dark Souls 2. On all the DLCs, and we know that the DLCs enemies like do insane damage. But you can use your arrow and just stun all those guys. Those like little girls combined with this big guy. In this corridor, this place is can be ridiculous. It's insane. Like those girls do insane damage. They teleport and they throw magic at you and all that shit. It's ridiculous. Especially if you play it like in Soul Level 1. This place is just repeat it until you get lucky and you can survive, because you can't beat them. It's like very hard actually to beat them, because especially in Soul Level 1, because they will kill you in maybe 1 or 2 hits. And also it's insane, especially if you get gang, and you will get ganked by all those guys, because those girls, those black girls, they actually teleport, and they are so deadly and they do insane damage. But guys, Dark Souls 2 is amazing, and please guys, just give it a try. Just try. You can skip those places where you have too many enemies. And also, we all love all the Dark Souls games, and we love Dark Souls 1. Even some places like the lava area was terrible with all those dragons, and they're stomping on your head, and the Bad of Chaos, the boss is so trash, but there is some ways to skip Bad of Chaos by doing those fire bombs. You can entirely just skip her, and I did that in the beginning of my speedruns. There is the tools to make those games more fun, because unfortunately the Souls games sometimes there is some very bad and very annoying like places, but you can like I mean, skip them or like make them better, like just knowing like what to do and knowing the tools to use. So here's like I mean the DLC too is one of the best DLC and of the best parts actually in the game. So here's actually we have the footage of the DLC too. Here, I mean you fight like amazing bosses here. I mean, the first boss that we are fighting now is Smelter Demon. I mean, it's a rescan, yes. I mean, we did fight, but for me, I mean, Smelter Demon in the base game that we fight actually in the Iron Keep is easily one of the best bosses in Dark Souls for me. I mean, we have like in the base game we have. I mean, we have some terrible bosses and bad bosses, and other bosses that are like just a reskin from Dark Souls 1, like the dog boss, which is terrible, and they added those annoying toxic rats. This is like easily like maybe the worst boss in Dark Souls 2. But I mean, there is amazing bosses like Vestad is okay, Smelter Demon I actually really love, even it's like one of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls 2, but I really loved and liked Smelter Demon. In Iron Keep, we have the last scenario, we have also the what other bosses are there. I mean, the Throne, Watcher, and Defender are okay for me. Other bosses that I love in Dark Souls. I mean, in the base game, actually, I'm not talking about this DLC because DLC is full of amazing bosses. Like you have Fume Knight, you have the Ceremon, you have the Burnt Ivory King. Also, IS after that, Bloodbroker is actually really good, and I think it's like the best boss in the base game. It is a secret boss, and it's very hard for like casual players to fight him. You need to do all the dungeons, all the 3 dungeons, but also the dungeons are like terrible because the enemies are insane. So here actually we beat actually the Smelter Demon in the DLC. So Smelter Demon is good. I mean this guy in the DLC is like very hard if you don't know what you're doing because he hits like very hard. He can like easily kill you in like 2 hits, especially in the third phase when he buff his sword with all the magic and this blue fire or whatever. But I mean there is amazing bosses in Dark Souls 2. In the DLC there's a lot of bosses. I almost like all the bosses. I mean, the first DLC for me, the first DLC is like my least favorite of the 3 because the bosses are not that good. I mean, Alana is for me. I don't like her because she spawned those skeletons and even she spawned like Valstab and it becomes like a terrible fight. Also, the dragon fight, the slumbering dragon, the Saint slumbering dragon is like the best fight. It's okay. I mean, obviously, I prefer like the 3 best fights in the DLCs, like the Fume Knight and the Sir Alone and Bird Ivory King. Those are like the 3 best fights of the Dark Souls 2. And also, I prefer like Ava. The Ava fight, I prefer actually Ava fights better than actually the fight against Sin. But I've seen, I mean, some guys actually they like the fight against. I mean, they really love the fight against the slumbering dragon, the Sin. So here we have the fight against Hume Knight. This guy is like easily one of the best bosses. I mean, easily is like in top 3, like easily, very easily. I mean, a lot of people say I've seen that they say that this is like the best boss in Dark Souls 2. I mean, for me, it's like very hard to choose between 3 actually because I really like the 3 of them. Hume Knight. So here actually they have actually all those statues that they can actually buff him and like give him like more HP. But if you have like a good and strong weapon, you can like kill few knights without actually destroying all the statues, and you can do it just like that. I mean, the Great Club here is OP. The Great Club, I mean, the damage is like 1,100 something like that. It's ridiculous. The damage actually, it's insane. So guys, I mean, this is our actually my thought after 900 hours. I mean, I've been doing a lot of challenge runs in Dark Souls 2, and I mean in all the Souls games, the speed runs, the I mean this game. There is a lot. I mean, a lot of bad shit. Like the a mana, the shrine of a mana. A mana is insane. It's res like it's full of those sorcery bitches, like just spamming you with sorcery and shit like that, and it's like very annoying. There is other parts that are like bad, like the Black Gulch and this dark place. And, I mean, there is some terrible places, but I mean that actually we do have this in other Souls games. But I think like for anyone that he doesn't like Dark Souls 2, I mean, just like just don't waste your time fighting like all the mobs and all the normal enemies and getting like ganked by like 10 enemies like welling at you and like annoying like doing annoying stuff and making you crazy. Just skip them, and you have like you can just watch some speedruns and you will see how Dark Souls 2 is actually very good and what you will like about this game. I mean, and also for anyone who actually for the casual players that play Dark Souls 2, you should know that you don't get a lot of souls from like the normal enemies. So don't waste your time fighting everything. Just explore, go to like the many places, just try to fight some boss, and also bosses like especially in the early game, bosses are like very easy. I mean, you can like beat them even without like upgrading your weapons or some shit like that. So I mean, just take your time and explore and have fun, you know. And you will love the DLCs. The DLCs are like easily like one between like the best DLCs in all From Soft games. The DLCs of Dark Souls 2 are amazing, and you are seeing like in this, you are seeing like the bosses that you fight. The bosses are amazing. I mean, people are also were complaining about this. I mean, this part like to get to Suralon. This I mean, they are talking about this amount of enemies. I mean, you've seen it in this video. I mean, you can like just run past everything. It's not that hard. I mean, the frog that throws fire at you, just like hug the wall like the right side, like I did, or even the left side, and he will not hit you, and you can just roll the like the sword attack from this knight. Yes, he like uses this lightning sword attack on you. Just you can just roll it. You run away from all that shit. You don't have like to fight anything, and you can get to one of the best bosses in the game, and that is Suralon. And you are seeing the fight against him. I mean, this boss, and this is a trick actually. This boss you can just like move away, like move backwards, and you can I mean just dodge some of his attacks, and also just like straight. Just look at the final blow. This is insane. This game is amazing. You can just like strafe, like strafing in this game is OP, is so fucking OP. And you've seen that against Suralon, how I was like strafing and dodging all his attacks without rolling. And also this attack that he does when he move backwards and he do this upward slash with his sword. You can just like move. backwards a little bit, just do some steps like backwards, and you will not get hit. You don't have even to roll it. So here you buy like all the shit from this girl. You buy the bright box, you buy all the life gems that you need, and you level up this girl, and that's it. You can go to the third DLC from. I've done like all the DLC too, like from the start to the. I just do it every. This is what we do in the speed run, and this is how you enjoy the game more. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So this is my thoughts actually of Dark Souls 2 after 900. Yes, I've seen it actually in my PS5. Actually, I've seen that I've played the game for 900 hours. Imagine, dude. Those games. I have like more. And I think I'm almost like 1,000 hours, I think, in Dark Souls 2. And I have like more than 1,000 hours in other games, like in Dark Souls, maybe 3, I don't know. In Elden Ring, I have like easily more than 1,000 hours. Those games deserve to play them like for thousands of hours. Those games are amazing. All of them, Souls games are amazing. Dark Souls 2 is underrated. It's very underrated, and people actually didn't understand. It's not a Miyazaki game. This game is not a Miyazaki game, and I'm a big fan of Miyazaki because he is amazing and he is, making amazing games for us gamers. He is making like insane games, and the last game is Elden Ring, and Elden Ring was like fucking phenomenal. So this game is not from Miyazaki-sama, but I love it. I don't have like to be like blind, and there is flaws in this game, but still did like give a lot of cool things. And also I think people they're comparing this game to Dark Souls 1 a lot and Dark Souls 2, and they are like they start like finding like something they don't like in it. So this is a mistake. Just love Dark Souls 2 for what it is. Just it's different. It's a different game in many things. Just enjoy it, guys. There is a lot of to like about this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you again. I think the next video, I think I'm gonna talk about Bloodborne, because I do love Bloodborne. Is fucking amazing. So also I've seen that I have like 600 hours or even more, 634 hours in Bloodborne. Also like a lot of speedrun challenge runs, meme runs, amazing runs, just a fun game and an amazing game. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and see you again. So this is like you can't try to fight like Ava without like fight like invisible Ava. It's an annoying fight. This is a fight we can do in speed run. She's annoying, dude. I think this attempt. I don't know. You need to get. You need to practice this fight. You need a lot of practice. You can beat her, and that actually saves like a ridiculous amount of time, because I was very close actually in this attempt to kill her. Oh my god, I dodged 2 times. I don't know even why, because normally just one dodge it was okay. So here I'm just like throwing it. Oh, I think she's gonna kill me here. Boom! Look at that. Now I'm doing like actually like some bad damage, because I've run out, I think, of the bright box. So now she's like hitting me very hard, and I'm doing like not enough damage. So I wanted to buff, and this is yes. Because my damage was like starting to get like wow. Oh god. I mean, I was close like to fucking heal, and maybe I could have like killed her, but it's okay. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed uh, the video and my thoughts of Elden Ring, of not Elden Ring, of Dark Souls 2, and hope you to see you again next time.